Okay, this isn't a great start. Welcome everyone. Today we're back to play Minecraft for a little bit. Just because a little request from a subscriber called Crush Request. Shout out to you, man. But yeah, pretty simple. The reason why I kind of stopped playing this is because the mods I tried to install for Distant Horizons kind of messed up. So yeah, I will probably do some different mods. I saw that this website had crazy amount of just... Oh, this music's slapping right now. But yeah, it had like a crazy amount of mods lists and like different enemies, and I don't even know that the Minecraft like modded community was this big, but I mean, it is a pretty popular game, so now that I think about it in hindsight, I'm not surprised. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying, if you will. Today's a little bit of a different kind of topic, which is something that it's kind of annoying. It kind of is, and I wouldn't want people to kind of... That's not a village, is it? Well, yeah, I just don't really want people to kind of used to this. And what is this? Holy cow. What is this? Why are there train tracks here? Oh, no, this isn't good. Okay, we're going to come back here after, actually. That looked pretty interesting. And if you guys are regular Minecraft players, probably like, wow, this is probably some old update. I haven't played this much in the past few years, so some of these updates are still pretty new. Anyway, back to the topic. So, obviously, as you can see from the title, there's no sort of middle ground when it comes to debates anymore. And it's kind of frustrating because I feel like before, we could actually, or like, people could just talk about anything they wanted to without any sort of judgment associated with it. And, you know, some people would respect other people's opinions, but now it just feels so extreme, man. It's like either you have to follow this one, this opinion, or that opinion, and if you don't, then you're basically cancelled. And it's always either one extreme side or the other extreme side, and I'm like, why is there no sort of like average? Like, I'm sure not every single person has to be so extreme with their views, right? Surely. I mean, I do get it. It doesn't sell as well to be like that. So they're obviously going to push content out there that's quite extreme. I completely get that. It gets attention, it gets views, and it makes money. But it kind of gives a little bit of a skewed or warped perception on your own opinion. And even for like just the normal dudes out there who just live in, it can even change their opinion on things just because it's more socially acceptable to talk about one opinion rather than the next. And it's almost as if like no opinion is allowed sometimes, and it's either one side or the other, which again, I guess it crosses into duality. Everything seems to operate in twos, but you know, yin and yang, good and wrong, and all of that stuff. But sun and night. But yeah, you get the point. It's a pretty cool biome though. But yeah, like I wonder if, and this is the thing, right? It's more of an internet thing than anything else because people feel comfortable behind the screen, so they can basically comment wherever they want and get away with it. So sometimes you'll obviously get like the sort of character you'd never see in real life online because it's people are very scared to sort of kind of live with it unless they have protection, which is behind the screen. But on the internet side of things, I just wonder if like some people who are on the internet, would they ever come to a point where there's like a level of acceptance for one another, or are we just gonna keep on separating and dividing and basically doing whatever the opposite of unity is? I don't know the word. Disharmony? I don't know. Or will it just be like a failure again, just enhancing the hatred that people have for one another, rather than having an open debate about each other's perspectives? Again, bear in mind, I said the word perspectives. Everyone's gonna share the same one, but we can all learn from each other. And because like when you're, what on earth is this? I'm guessing it's like an armadillo. It looked like a Rufus from Kim Possible. This thing ain't dying. I don't know if it can give me food or not, but I digress. But yeah, when you're kind of more open when it comes to sort of understanding other people's perspectives, you learn way more about yourself. And it's a thing of, you learn more than just about yourself. You learn about the world and how other people work and their brains work, and then yours too. But because people's sort of, I guess you could say, ego or pride, this kind of stops them from doing so. and then people don't learn. They continue with their, maybe if it's an extreme view or just an extreme stance about it, they never really get to grow and accept. Which again, I'm gonna say, there is a concept of a basic universal right or wrong. That's understandable, and I'm not gonna say anything against that. But everyone's gonna share the same thought process on it, and pretty much everyone just thinks that they're right or wrong, which is understandable. But not everyone shares the exact same thought process on this. And obviously, a lot of people, mostly everyone, they want to be right. And so sometimes they think that they're right. And then it's like, where do we draw the line? Because if everyone thinks that they're right, what's the universal standard that we're going to adhere to? And I mean, I ain't no historian or nothing like that, but it seems like usually it's whoever wins the war or the fight that these conflict of views have. Which kind of sucks. Because, again, rather than operating in harmony, in unity, we're just completely the opposite. And it's crazy because it's not even like I'm not even trying to talk about politics or nothing like that, but even just general day-to-day life, this is just a general kind of viewpoint. But it comes to a point where things outside of the debate starts to come, like people will get personal, or because they're losing on terms of their points in the debate or whatever it is, they start getting aggressive or violent because they're insecure. And I'm just like, why? Why are you showcasing your insecurities like that? If anything, you're making things worse for yourself. Because one, you're showing your pride and ego to the world, and two, you can't handle loss. And this is grown adults fighting over a conversation. That's so lame. Like, I'm pretty sure even a bunch of kids would even laugh at them for just getting angry over nothing. And now that I think about it, it's kind of like a form of control. If you don't have it your way, you're going to start resorting to different forms of just violence. It's terrible, really. But all that yapping has made me hungry, so we're going to try again. Yeah, a super tough. What the hell? I don't know. These guys are indestructible. To be honest, come on, let's just explore this. And of course, we get the hardest mob in the game, and I can't even sprint, can I? Alright, let's just diamonds in here before we head off. But yeah, if you made it this far, I think that's diamonds, or is that a stupid stone? What is that? Lapis, of course. But yeah, if you made it this far and you play Minecraft, let me know what mods to get. We can do skyblock maybe. Oh, and they reach this. No, I'm not fighting this dude, man. It's too scary. But yeah, let me know skyblock, or I don't even know what's the popping ones nowadays. But yeah, on that note, peace and blessings to you all. And yeah, make sure you just, accept people, man, because yeah, they might have different viewpoints, but sometimes you can't blame them for having that. And rather lead by example, and a fair point if you want them to change and change their perspective, because again, resorting to you getting angry isn't going to make them change. If anything, they'll probably do the opposite. So lead with love and acceptance of everyone, and possibly we can make the world a better place. Peace and blessings to you all. See you in the next one.